The next short take I'm going to talk about Marcus Smart being traded over to the Memphis Grizzlies, and also Porzingis going over to the Celtics in replace of Marcus Smart. Now, I thought that Marcus Smart would be a lifelong Celtic. Okay. I thought that he was really good, especially last season and in the playoffs. Okay. He definitely did show up, even though, I was not a fan of his shot that he took in game 6 against the Heat. I thought it was very idiotic. It could have gone to anybody else but him. So that's something that's definitely, that's not there mentally when it comes to him. Sometimes, he just wants to be the hero, even though that he shouldn't have to be that or even want to be that, especially for his role. Okay. As a leader, Marcus Smart, he was pretty good. Okay. He was able to keep this team going to the conference finals, and it actually ended up, get into the finals because of his leadership capabilities defensively and, sometimes offensively. He would contribute in scoring or passing the ball. So, he was somebody who was a scrappy player. And I did not definitely expect for him to get traded. Okay. Just like a lot of people did not expect for Isaiah Thomas to get traded or to not get that big contract, despite him playing for the Celtics, even though he was injured. The Celtics franchise, they do players dirty, man. They really do. If anybody who was loyal to the soil for the Celtics all out, it was Marcus Smart. Look at what he did to his hair. Look at what he did to his hair. He had it dyed green. Okay. Now, does this help the Grizzlies? I believe so. They're going to get a veteran guy, they're going to get a scrappy guy, you know, and plus, he's somebody who can basically take Ja Morant under his wing to a degree because he's a veteran and, he's a hard worker. So I definitely can see him being able to do that for sure. As for Porzingis coming over to the Celtics, does this move the needle? In my opinion, no, it doesn't. I think that Porzingis, he had a very good season last year with the Wizards. Okay, he did, and I could definitely understand why he's on this roster for size. Okay, and sometimes he can step out and hit that three that Al Horford can't. If anything, Al Horford needs to be off the squad, and so does Jaylen Brown, for sure. Because Jaylen Brown, he's not that good. He's an overrated basketball player. Now, he has great intangibles to a degree, okay? But in my opinion, it's obvious that the person with the best intangibles on the squad was obviously Marcus Smart, okay? Now, with the skill set situation of Jaylen Brown, he could hit mid-range shots. He could hit three-point shots. Okay, he could even, sometimes hit his free throws. But there's times where he's not clutch. There's times when he dribbles like a fifth grader who can only go right-handed, who will dribble right into the double team for a turnover. Why is he still on the squad? It makes no sense to me. Has the 17 forehead got to the Celtics' brain? Okay? Just think about it. Why is Jaylen Brown on the squad? He shouldn't be. If anything, I would have packaged Jaylen Brown, Robin Williams, and Al Horford for the Pacers guard, Tyrese Halliburton, Buddy Hield, or Chris Duarte, or Miles Turner. Just switch those players, okay? Because you want to know why? On the Celtics squad, it's too many big foreheads on this squad, okay? You got Jaylen Brown with a 17 forehead, and then you got Derek White with a 20 forehead. No wonder why the Celtics are always losing, okay? It just doesn't make any sense, all right? And to me, with the Celtics still having Jason Tatum, who basically questions himself if he's even a superstar or not. And then you have Jaylen Brown, who can't dribble at all on this squad and doesn't have the intangibles that's needed to win a championship. And they just traded that away in terms of Marcus Smart. What are you guys thinking? It's crazy how the Celtics franchise can sell everybody a dream that they're going to win a championship. I mean, the last time that they won a championship was 2008. 2008. That was 15 years ago. Every year, they have a decent squad. Every year, they're getting to the conference finals practically. But hey, in my opinion, especially with the coach they have, there's no way that the Celtics are going to win a championship next year, especially with the moves that they just made and the moves that they didn't make. Okay? So that's my perspective right there. And I'm going to move on to the next take. So have a good one.